One of the best women's college golf teams in the country is right here in Indiana. The University of Indianapolis Greyhounds are the #1 ranked team in Division II.
It feels really good. We worked so hard for this every year, and we've been pretty close a lot of times. So to finally get it right now is really exciting and really good for all of us.
The Greyhounds lead Division II in team scoring average, led by sophomore Pilar Echevarria, who ranks second in the country, averaging 71.78 per round. The Greyhounds have 4 others who rank in the top 25 in scoring. So it's not surprising that the Greyhounds have won all 4 of the tournaments they've played so far this fall, with 2 of those being Division I events.
Knowing that we can play against them and win is something really good, and then we go out there and they're like, oh, they're just D2, but we beat them. I think they're pretty. We changed their thoughts about D2, so they respect us more, and we still respect them.
Beating Division I teams helps for recruiting for sure. People that don't understand the differences between D1 and D2, it definitely helps, and that's why we go play Division I schedule. We'll play Ball States, which we were lucky enough to win. We won at Butler. We'll go to Ohio State in the spring, and we might even add one more in the spring. So we play Division I schedule, for one, to push our kids, but number 2, for recruiting purposes.
UIndy's success this season is really just a continuation. They won the Division II National Championship in 2015. They're still the only school outside the state of Florida to win that title. They finished second in 2016 and third last year, making this one of the best programs in the country, which is quite an accomplishment for a northern school.
We don't make excuses for having the bad weather we do sometimes compared to Florida, or clearly we can't practice January, February as much, but we still go outside even in those months, and we just use it to better prepare ourselves for spring golf and just any conditions we can get, which I think helps us.
When I took over that first or second year, they didn't believe that they belonged with the other schools. It was, we want to win out of the northern schools or that type of stuff. And we just kind of trying to change that, just as we did with the men's program. And they believe they can play with anyone. They don't care what bag we're playing. It doesn't matter if it's D1, D2, D3, or northern or southern school. We just talk about going and preparing for each tournament, one at a time.
So now the Greyhounds, as the top-ranked team in the country, have a big target on their back. But they're ready to take everybody's best shot.
I think we handled the pressure pretty well. They've had the target on their back since they won nationals, and everyone just goes out and plays each tournament and gets the job done each single tournament.
We've always had a big target on our back, even before we won the national championship, I think. Just conference regional teams, we always know they want to beat us so bad, and that motivates us even more. And now we know the target is still even bigger after being ranked that #1 team, but we still use it as motivation to keep working harder.
This is a talented, experienced, well-coached team. Don't be surprised if they add another big trophy to the resume come next spring.